Hello, I'm Reverend Karen Davis of First Christian Church. It's that time of year that new life is blooming all around us. We see all types of buds and flowers on the trees, on the plants in our gardens. It's beautiful to see. And as we see that coming forth, that new life, it gives us hope and it gives us something to celebrate. As we continue the journey to Easter morn, we do so with that same anticipation, looking forward to the hope that it symbolizes for us, the new life. We can imagine for a minute what the disciples must have felt on that Friday and even on that Saturday. They were overwhelmed with grief. They were overwhelmed with loss and disappointment, wondering what would happen next, believing that they had lost not only a dear and beloved friend and mentor, that they had lost the one that they had seen as the Messiah and Savior of the world, and wondering now what that meant for them personally, what that meant for their community, their nation, and even perhaps the world. Well, for them and for us, there was the good news, the rest of the story, that right there meeting grief face to face was hope. We find ourselves living our lives in that in between of struggling between grief and disappointment, and yet trying to grasp on to that hope, believing that something new will happen, that there will be hope, that there will be another day. Each sunrise reminds us that indeed the sun will rise once again, and that there is the possibility for something new. My hope and prayer for you this Easter is that even while you might be struggling with grief, with loss, with disappointment, that in the midst of that, the Easter message will give you that glimmer of hope, that something to hold on to and believe in, that God can and will do something amazing, that God will bring new possibilities, new opportunities, that there will be hope and a new day. I invite you to read from Luke's Gospel, chapter 24, verses 1 through 12, and reflect upon that message, that even as the disciples were overwhelmed with grief, they went to the tomb, and when they heard that Jesus wasn't there, that perhaps there could be more to the story, they ran with anticipation, waiting and looking, believing that maybe indeed it could be true, that Jesus had risen, and they found out that he had risen indeed. May you find that out in your own life. May you find that hope and new life. May God continue to do great things for you this day and every day. And happy Easter.